But good morning, everyone. I think let's allow a second Prakashi to initiate the screen. Yeah, we are up.
Yeah. Can anyone confirm that my
Yes.
screen is?
Yeah, it's visible, sir.
Yeah. Good morning, all. As we discussed in the last four sessions, we discussed a few important topics. We started with what is organization, what is the important of transaction. Then we went for ERP versions and what is ERP evolution, and then we understood what is SAP and how the deployment will be there, SAP versions, everything. Okay, I started updating this important points here, where you may get few questions from this in interview. Okay, I keep on updating. One is the deployment options, other one is the SAP versions. Now, the one more important topic where the interviewers will touch base in the interview. Okay, which is nothing but a TR, transport request. Okay. See, I'm just mentioning about a one word, two words regarding, okay, but we should have the overall understanding. What is this? Okay, how these things will happen. Okay, if you want to understand about the transport request, first you need to understand about the system landscape. Okay, do anyone have any idea about what is a system landscape?
No, sir.
Okay, yeah. See, yesterday, we have taken an example of a BMW. Okay, they thought of implementing ERP systems into their organization, and now, okay, they have decided they chosen the implementation partner. Also, now it's the time comes when actual SAP the license is done, the contract is done. Okay, the amount discussion, everything is completed. Now the actual work will start. Who exactly will start the work? Okay, the basis consultant. Okay, one side the preparations will be going on. We will explain what exactly the preparations will be. Okay, project, different project types. Okay, project phases, everything. But coming to real on field, something happening on ground which will be started by basis consultant. Basis consultant. Okay, now who are we? We are the functional consultants. Okay, actually there are two types of consultants will be there. If I say, okay, one is technical consultants, other one is the functional consultants. Okay, technical consultants and the functional consultants. Let me put it here. Okay, any consultant you can broadly categorize into these two. Either he can be a technical consultant or a functional consultant. Now, who are we? We are the functional consultants. Our expertise is in SAP FICO. That's the reason people will call us SAP FICO consultants or SAP FICO consultants or a FSC FI consultant or a CO consultant. Okay, based on our expertise we will be called like this, but end of the day we all are the functional consultants. Now it's very important to understand which category this basis consultant will fall. Basis consultant is a technical consultant. Okay, basis consultant is a technical consultant. Okay, now we need to understand what is his expertise, what exactly he do. What is his expertise, what exactly he do, what is his roles and responsibilities. Why? Because in a project everyone will be there. Basis consultant will be there, functional consultants will be there, abappers will be there, security consultants will be there. Later we will come to know, what are the roles of responsibilities of different consultants, what are their expertise. Without knowing these things we cannot go further. Okay, now basis consultant is called as a technical consultant. Okay, his expertise is they will also call as system administrators. System administrators. Why they will be called as a system administrators? Initially, they will do the system setup, which means once the license is taken from SAP, okay, it's basis consultant's responsibility to install that software into organizational server. Understood? Who will do the task? Basis consultant. Clear? Any
Yes,
doubts
sir.
here?
Yes.
Okay.
No, sir.
Basis consultants, he will install the software. Now, while installing, it's not the normal software, just we will need plug in install. No, they need to design a landscape. They need to design a landscape. Here we comes as a system landscape. For example, let me draw this. Okay. Assume that this is our server. Okay. Here we have installed the SAP systems. Okay, but SAP system will be installed in such a way that, okay, it will be divided into three parts. Okay, it will be divided into three parts. Okay, what is that? This is the development system. One second. Development system. Okay, the second one is quality system. The third one is production system. Now, it's very much important to have the understanding, clean understanding. It's not that we cannot say, oh, what is a system landscape, development system, quality system, production system. No, it will not work like that. Okay, you should have the clean understanding, complete understanding. What is the purpose of dividing the entire ERP structure or SAP structure into this landscape? Okay, what they are going to do with this? Okay, for example, whenever, see, by this time you understood that, okay, basis consultant is a technical consultant and he's a system administrator. His responsibility is to install install and design system. Okay, install and design in system. Okay, once he done this, he will hand over the entire system to the security system, sorry, security team. Now one more guy came, security consultant. Okay, this is the basic landscape where we designed by the basis consultants. Once this installation and all his work is completed, he will hand over to the security consultant. Before that, based on the organizational requirement, based on the structure, they will create. One second. Okay, in development system, they will create Dev 80. What is Dev 80? How it will work? I will clearly explain. No need to worry. Okay, con 100. Okay. Okay. See, once he designed this landscape, he will hand over it to the security consultant. What exactly security consultant? Security consultant is one more technical consultant. Okay, he is also a technical consultant. These people clearly take care of access of each user, even though basis consultants required approval from the security consultant to access the system, as it is designed in such a way that security consultant cannot install the software into the organization server, so that the task will be done by the basis consultant. Why? Because it's their expertise. Once they have designed the system landscape, they are going to hand over it to the security consultant. The first thing what they will do, they revoke all the accesses. They will revoke all accesses. No other person. First, they will revoke all the accesses, and then, based on the roles and responsibility of the consultants, they will start giving the limited access. Okay, basis one thing which you need to remember: nobody in the organization will have the complete access. Okay, complete access. Okay, to get some high level access, elevated access, everything will be in hands of security consultants only. Okay, let us understand in this way. When we are entering in a secured premises, like what exactly will be there? A guard will be there. Okay, like a biometric will be there, whereas we need to give our details, we need to do some kind of ID card scanning, fingerprints, and some permission. Only authorized person will be able to enter into the premises, right? In the same way, the security consultants will make sure only authorized people have required access, not less access, not more access. I will give you one more example. FICO consultants will have access to only the FICO stuff. Okay, they cannot go and do whatever they want to do in the system. No, it will not work like that. Okay, consultant will have access for only required. You can say required transactions codes or required screens. Okay, it will work in this way. Now you understand, even though when the system is designed, okay, basis consultant will have the complete access. That is the reason, once the system is designed, security consultants, if they said okay, the security consultant, first they will revoke the basis access, then again they will give the basis access. This time it will be a limited access based on their role. Once the access is revoked, the basis consultant will lose the complete control of the system. Okay, then he will have the only limited control based on their designation, their requirement. Is this clear? Any doubts?
No, sir. Clear.
Clear, right? Now, why we need to understand why this is designed in this way. Okay, for example, okay, in dev system we are having two clients. One is dev 80, another one is con 100. Okay, the terminology may be changed. In the place of dev system, they can call it dev server, dev client. Okay, the terminology will be different between organization to organization, implementation partner to implementation partner, but overall concept will be same. They can call it as a system, they can call it as a server, they can call it as a client. Okay, when they are referring this, they will call as a dev client, dev system, okay, dev server. Or when they are referring these clients, they definitely will mention the number, dev 100, con 100, or else it will be like this. Okay, it will be also dev 100. Okay, dev 100. Okay, quality 100, production 100. Always you need to remember that production we will have only one system. This may differ here in the development systems. You may have many other systems. Now we will try to understand what is this structure, why they design in this way. Okay, what exactly is happening. Okay, once the landscape is designed, now the people will come. They are called ABAPer functional consultants. Okay, ABAPer and functional consultants. Okay, ABAPer is a technical consultant. Functional consultants, it can be MM, FI, anyone. Okay, I will take one more sessions. How many different types of consultants are there? What are their expertise, roles, and responsibilities? Everything. But you, at this point of time, you try to concentrate only on the system landscape. Now, functional consultant will come. Where exactly in the earlier sessions we understood that SAP is not a ready-to-use software, right? What does that mean? What does that statement mean? Anyone can answer?
You can't use it directly. So based on the step by step, you have to download, then you can use it.
Yeah, right, Venkatesh. Which is nothing but somebody should configure the system. Configure the system in such a way that the organization can use this system. Okay. In development 100, the functional consultant will do the configuration based on the organizational requirement. Why configuration? Because SAP is not a ready to use software. SAP is like a plain paper. Whatever you want to write, you can write. Understood, right?
Yeah.
Now, functional consultant will do all their configurations in Dev 100. Okay, that is the reason this is called as a golden client. Golden client. Why? Complete system configurations will be done in development 100. Okay. Now you can ask, what is Dev 80? What is Dev 80? For example, in an organization, the standard SAP functionalities is not sufficient. They will go with the customizations. I already said that, especially in on-premise, the organization will get the code access also. They can write the new code. They can alter the existing code. Where exactly they do? They will do in Dev 80. Okay, functional consultants they will do in Dev 100. It is a golden client. Technical consultant, specifically ABAPer, who will do the coding, they will do in Dev 80. Okay, now there will be a mechanism to transfer the changes from here to here. Okay, what is that? Okay, we will come to know slowly, but you understand in this way, right? They will have a mechanism, they can transfer the changes from here to here. And you need to understand, this is a different system, this is a different system, and this is a different system. Okay, if you do some changes in PRD, it will not reflect in QTY and it will not reflect in Dev. These three are separate. Okay, don't consider this as a backup. Okay, never do that. These are not the backups. Okay, all three are the different systems. Okay, and by this time you understood, Evaper will take care of the Dev 80. He do whatever the customizations he want, he will do here, and the functional consultants will do the configuration in Dev 100. Now, see, if you do whatever the things you want to do, you can do here. Now you can ask me how it will move from here to quality. Okay, the basic understanding should be development system where they exactly do the development, quality system where exactly they do the quality testing, production system where exactly the business users will record their day-to-day transactions. Now the basic idea clear, right? Development system is for development of the software, SAP. Quality system is for testing. Production system for the real-time business users use. Okay. Now, if we want to post any transaction, where we will post? Yes, technically we can post in every system. We can post in development, quality, and production. But business users will have access to only production system. Okay. They will post all the transactions in production system only. That is called, it is called production, which is in use, day-to-day transactions. They will record there. Whenever they want to see the reports, everything, they will do in the production system only. Why these two other systems are there? To build the production system, the other systems are there. The ultimate goal of all consultants is to move all the changes, configuration settings to production system only to make production system a robust software. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, for example, as a functional consultant, I have done some configurations. Okay. Now, how I will move from development to quality? I already said that this is the development where I will do development here, and this is the quality system where I will do testing here. Now, which means that I need to move from here to here to do some testing. Yes or not?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Now here the TR will come. What is this TR? TR stands for transport request. Transport request. Okay. Assume a transport request as a vehicle. What I say? Vehicle. A small truck or a big truck. Anything. Okay. It's a vehicle. Whenever the systems will have a different behavior. Okay. Whenever you started doing the configuration in dev 100 or dev 80, immediately the system will ask the TR. Means, oh, you are doing some kind of changes here. You are doing some kind of changes here. Okay. Give me the TR number. The system itself trigger you to give a TR, which means that either you need to create a new TR or you need to use the TR which is already created. Transport request. Okay. Once you tell system this is my TR, the system will understand and it will save all the changes whatever you are doing in dev 100 or dev 80 in the TR. Okay. Once you finish the changes, by the time all the changes what you have done is already loaded into the TR, right? Now the TR will be released from dev system to quality system. I'll give you an example. Okay. You loaded a few things in a truck. Okay. You book a porter, you loaded few things in a truck and you have given the address. The truck will deliver the same kind of whatever the loaded things into the another place, another house, right?
Yes.
Okay. In the same way, these TRs will behave. Okay. Transport request. That is the reason it is called as a transport request. Okay. It will move settings from one system to another system. Okay. Now once the transport request is moved, the technically released or imported, exported, few other things will come. But I want you to understand the overall high level picture, the three system landscape. We will have the development system, quality system, production system. To move configuration for settings from one system to another system, we need to have we need to use a transport request, which is nothing but a TR. Okay, how we are moving, we will understand later. We will see in the system. Okay. But this three system landscape, till you are working as a functional consultant, manager, senior manager, project director, whatever it may be, it should be in your mind. Okay. Very much basics. Okay. Now you have done the testings. All the settings are looking good and they are working as expected. Okay. Now again, you need to move from quality to the production. Quality to production. Again, the same TR will be moved from quality to the production. Okay. Once the things are in the production, the business users can start using the system. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, any one of you, please take this opportunity and what we call reverse KTM. Okay. You tell me what I have said. Take this opportunity. Even the one line is fine. What did you understand?
So basically, sir, whenever we install software for the first time in client business, so the basically the developer will come. There will be two servers for the developer and the functional consultant. So basically, the functional consultant in DevOps system, whenever there is a requirement to change any changes, they will do in development system. So at the same time, whenever we are making any changes, the system will ask one TR code. So whatever changes we made, it will be saved in the same TR code. So after that, we have to move to quality team so that they will do initial checks whether the whatever changes made whether working properly or not. After that, the same if the changes are made are correct, then it will move to production team so that the end user will enter the day-to-day requirement transactions.
Okay, your understanding is absolutely right. Okay, in place of team, you need to use the term called system. Okay,
System. Okay.
okay, development system, quality system, and production system.
Okay.
Okay, later slowly, okay, we will try to understand more about these things. Okay, going forward, we are going to connect the dots. Okay, how these things will work. We'll keep on discussing these things. Now, I will give you one more system. This is called a three system landscape. What we call a system landscape, three system landscape. We will have a two system landscapes also. Okay, in two system landscape, okay, it will be like this: dev and quality. Dev 100. Okay. Okay, you observed any difference here? Okay, what is the difference between a two system, three system landscape and a two system landscape
Development and quality systems are in the same
system, right? Development client and quality client. See, you
point.
see the terminology how I'm using.
Yeah.
Development client and quality client are there in the same system.
System. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. Now, by this time, you need to understand based on the organizational size, based on their requirement. Excuse me. Based on the organizational requirement, based on their size, their capacity, they will build the system landscape. The three system landscape is little bit complicated, right? Three systems, customization, one client, development, another client, okay, quality altogether a separate client, and production where the main exactly the production activities will be taken care, recording of a business transactions. Comparatively, two system landscape, three system landscape will require more effort, more resources, okay. It can be a technical resources, human resources, or a hardware, money, whatever it may be. Resources can be anything. Okay, you agree, right? Okay, who don't have these resources, they will go with or don't have not that big organization, don't have that much. Okay, when you come to the market, a few implementations you hear, it will take 4 years, 5 years. Okay, 4 to 5 years. These are very big projects. Okay, you will say a few projects will complete in 6 months. Medium projects. Nothing will be small. Why? Because they cannot afford SAP. Small project, small organization cannot afford SAP. SAP is a costly software. Will suit for big and medium organizations. So these will be big projects and the medium projects. Okay. Somewhere big projects it will go instead of 4. I will take as a 2. 2 to 5 years it will take. Okay. Now this two system landscape will suit for the medium projects. Okay, where they don't have that much resources, they will opt to this kind of landscape. But big landscape. Till now, I worked only on a three system landscape. Okay. In the example I'm giving, we are having dev 80, dev 100, but in real, it will be more. But these will be similar. These will be freezed. You may create n number of things in dev and quality, but you can be, it will be fall under development system only. It will be fall under quality system only. Production system, no other way. You will have only one production client. Okay, is it possible to create multiple clients in production system? One user will record transaction here, another user will record transaction somewhere else. It will happen like this. It will happen like this. In production system, can we create multiple systems? No.
No.
Even though you have 1,000 users, all users need to record transactions in only one system, that is production system. You understood this basic system landscape, right? Again, we will discuss about the system landscape in detail. Don't worry at this stage, but you should have some understanding. Why I I thought this is the right time to discuss about the system landscape, because we already discussed about the servers yesterday, and we already discussed about the deployment options. We already discussed about the on-premise. Okay, in on-premise, not only in on-premise, even though in private cloud, public cloud, the landscape will be same. I thought this is the right time to bring to you. Okay, understood? You got the idea?
Yes, sir.
Now, if I post any transaction in quality system, do it will reflect in development system and production system? It's a question. Think and answer.
I think only after moving the TR to production.
Not really. Okay. Now it's a good good understanding. Let me explain you another concept. Okay. Types of data. Types of data. Broadly in SAP, we will categorize everything into the 3 types of data. One is configurational data. Okay, other one is a master data. Other one is a transaction data. Okay, what is configurational data? What is master data? What is transaction data? I will explain. Configurational data. For example, I created a company code. It's a configurational data. Okay, only configurational data will attract TR. Suppose if I do any configurations, only configuration data will attract that here. If I create any master data, if I create any transactional data, there is nothing TR will be generated. It's purely client specific. Okay, you need to keep in this mind. Only configurational data will attract a TR. Only configurational data can be moved from one system to another system. My bad, I forgot to say this. Okay. Only configurational data will be attract TR. Only configurational settings will be moved from one system to another system. For example, I created a company code in Dev 100. I saved the details, all the settings in TR. Okay, the TR is moved to quality system. Now, the company code which I created, it will be reflected in Dev 100. The same will be reflecting quality. Okay, why? Because why I have used TR, it's a configurational data. It by nature it will attract the TR. Once everything is good, I will move same settings with the help of TR to production. We are able to see this. Okay, now I'm talking about the transactional data. If I post any transactional data in one system, is it possible to see in the other system?
No, sir.
No. Why? Because we already understood that only configurational data can be moved through TR. Okay. And okay, there is a few misunderstandings will be there. Okay. If I have something here, don't think the same will be here. There will be a difference. Okay. Only these 3 systems are connected with the TRs. Okay. Whatever the TRs are moved, only those settings will be displayed in the other 2 systems. Okay. For example, I created some settings here, which is a configurational data. I moved to test. Okay, which means that it will reflect in development system, it will reflect in the quality system. While doing the testing, I understood that I did some mistake. Okay, after understanding if I did some mistake, do I move the same TR to production system?
No.
I will ignore there itself. Okay, I will come back again. I will do it correct and I will save in a new TR, and that new TR will be moved to the quality system. When I send the new TR to the quality system, the old settings will be overwritten. Okay, then I do my checks in quality system. Then only I move this to the production system, which means whatever is there in the production system, it will come after testing only. Okay. Now I created some master data in quality system or in development system. Can I move that to 3R? What can be moved with TR?
Only configures data.
Can I move master data with the TR?
No.
Can I move transactional data with TR?
No.
No.
Now we need to understand these things clearly. One more thing, these TRs are one way. Once it went, there is no coming back. Okay, you need to overwrite it. That's it. Okay. Assume a vehicle having no reverse gear. Okay.
Sorry, just can I ask one thing?
Yes, please.
So I just wanted to say that this is more than that a developer role or something like a functional, because financial consultant, these are the requirement, means these are the requirement for the financial consultant also, or it is for the more for the ABAP role?
Oh, Pankaj, it's a nice question. This should be understood by the every consultant who is working in the project, not a functional consultant, not a technical consultant. Everyone need to understand this. Why? Because, okay, my business send us a requirement to do some changes in the system. Okay, for example, they asked me to create a new financial statement version, or they asked me to create a new field status group. Okay, based on the business requirement. Now, where I will do these changes? I will do these changes in development system. Once I do these changes, okay, I will explain the concept tomorrow. What exactly this work, how this will work, okay, how we will move the settings. Once see, TR will be generated on the resource name. Okay. For example, if my business given me a task to create a new financial statement version or some kind of system settings, at this time you may not understanding what is FSV, what is field status group. But assume that they have given me a task which will attract a TR, which need to be configurational data, which will attract TR, which need to be done in the development system only. Only functional consultant can do that. Why? Because he will have the complete knowledge. Now, as soon as I see that, I understand the requirement. Now I will ask my basis consultant, hey, basis consultant, please generate a TR for me. Please create a TR for me. I will send an email. Okay. He will simply create a TR on my name, and he will reply the TR with me via email only. Okay. Now, once I received the TR, I will do the necessary changes in development 100, and I will send the same TR via email along with the user request to my lead or my manager, my project head. Okay. Hey, head. Hey, project leader. Okay, I have done these changes in the system. This is the tier where all the changes are captured. Okay, now I need your approval to move these changes from development system to quality system. He will simply approve. No, he will not approve. He will ask the documentation. Well, good. Where is the documentation? Before sending it to the quality system, I do testing in development system only. I will try to post one transaction. I will try to download a report. I will try how my changes are reflecting. Once doing, I will again, I will check. Once we are on the system, it will be very easy to understand. But if you want that to be happen, the basic understanding should be there now itself. Okay. I will move after my project lead approval. I will move these settings to the quality system. There we will do UAT. Means we will again approach to the user, and users will also have the access to the quality system. Hey, we already done the required changes. You check in the quality. Okay, which is called user acceptance testing.
Yes.
Means then only after user acceptance testing, after they will give one more document to us, or else a email confirmation, good to go, the settings are working as expected. Then based on this documentation, that evidence, it will move to the production system. Okay, on paper, on screen, it looks very simple. To move a TR for me, it will take 1 week time, because once we receive the request, the TR will be moved in a very organized structure. We will come to that. Okay. All the changes which happened on the week, the specific time after the change board approval, then only everything will move. See, they will take care of these systems very carefully. By this time, you need to understand, once the system landscape is designed, why the security consultants are removing the basis consultants access, why they are giving only limited access. Why? Because they don't want to anything misadventure happening in this. Okay, the technical consultant will not get the functional consultant access. The functional consultant will not get the technical consultant access. What I can do, he cannot do. What he can do, I cannot do. Even though functional consultant, different functional consultants are there, everyone access will be restricted very much. Okay, don't think that I am a functional consultant, I can do anything I want. Never it will happen. Okay, to create a small change, to move a small change with the TR, it will take weeks time. If that is not approved, they are not satisfied, they will upfront reject. No, do more testing, do more analysis. I didn't understood. Okay.
Based on the requirement and approvals.
Yes, based on the requirement approvals. Okay. Yes, this is very much important. See, many trainers will be there. They will not explain the system landscape. They simply start explaining about the configuration. Day 1, create company. Day 2, company code. Day 3, post the entry. 1 week, you know SAP. After 20 days, after 30 days, SAP is completed. Go finish.
Yes,
if you don't understand what is a system landscape, what you will do in the real time, you should understand. Okay. Now I will explain one more concept. Okay, the structure which you are seeing in the 3 system landscape, is it robust?
Pardon?
Is it robust? It is like a big task basis consultants, many people involving doing testing, security consultants, everything will be there, right?
Yes.
Okay, now we will also do this configurations. Okay, we will also do this configuration. To understand SAP, we need to do configurations, right?
Yes.
Okay, we will do configurations, we will do postings, we will do everything. Where exactly we will do this postings? Any idea?
No, this is I'm not aware that.
Not aware that, right? Okay, we will take SAP access outside. Okay, you can you can check with KNR. Okay, he will guide you on this. You will take SAP access. Okay, they will give you the SAP access. This is called SAP officially will release. Few people will download from SAP and they will distribute. To install that software, we will have a requirement of server, right?
Yes.
Okay, they will install and they will give access for the different users. What I call this is SAP practice environment. SAP practice environment. Practice environment. Okay. Now here there will be no landscape. Okay, there will be no development system, there will be no customization system, there will be no quality system, only one system, production. Left and right, you post the entries. You post the entries, you feel that I know the entire SAP. Okay, though see, you will get maximum somewhere around, I don't know the amount right now. Okay, somewhere around, assume that you will get as a rental basis SAP 1000 per month, 1200 per month, or a 2 months, 3 months, I don't know that. Okay, but they will not create the system landscape for you. They will give you the SAP access, one practice environment where you can create the configurations, where you can post the entries, where you can do the testing. Okay, everything. Dev.
Yeah, I'm hearing.
Quality. Production. Okay. Now you tell me, is it possible to show me a TR in this kind of environments? I will show how to release a TR, how to export, import. Okay. But where it will reflect? All we have only one client, practice client. Okay. You cannot see. If you have 3 systems, you can see how the movements are happening from one system to another system. Okay, first you will do here. Again, you will log in this. Again, you will see after moving the TR whether it is reflecting or not. Okay, we are having a plan to get at least a 2 system landscape. We will show you that. Okay, how the changes are moving from one system to another system.
And means suppose if the requirement as per the client is to, if there is a requirement that I don't want to open a posting period for 1 to 12 months. I just wanted to be open a one period so that I will post one period, open one period and do the posting say for the one period, not for the future or not for the past periods. Only one period will be open, rest will be not be open. So where it will be reflect, whether it will be reflect into the product, it will be reflect into the which system means the production means which system it will show means if
Pankaj, don't worry. For exactly posting period variant, we are having 1-2 sessions. Okay, it's not that easy to understanding about the posting period. Why? Because to understand about the posting period, you need to understand the fiscal year variant first. Okay, we will go in a flow. On that day, I will explain you how to log this posting period, how to create a posting period, how to log. If we log, how the transactions will be reflected, what errors the system will show. Everything
no,
we
I'm
will
not
show.
asking about that. Means I'm just as you showed me the landscape with the system wise. So this will also be the which part of the system I'm asking. Just a question that I'm my in my mind.
Okay,
Like
it differ. I will explain you. If I tell now, it will lead to the further confusions to all also. Okay,
got
I will explain you in detail. Okay, it's not that easy or one day within a 5 minutes of explanation you can see. First of all, we need to understand. See, first of all, we need to understand what is a fiscal year. Okay, then in a fiscal year how many periods will be there, what is a posting period, what is opening of a posting period, what is closing of a posting period. Okay, why it is required, okay, where it need to be done, this kind of settings. Okay, we will explain you the transaction code. Okay, how this will work. Okay, everything we will explain. Okay, it's very early to discuss those things.
got it.
Yes, as it's a long journey, let us go by step the conceptual understanding. Then it will make more sense to you where exactly we do it. Maybe for your curiosity to know it, the current requirement that you are looking, in case you wanted to know, right? That we do straight away in a production system.
Sure.
But yeah, there is a long way for us to go until that step. You will experience all that step by step.
And
No,
one more
we
thing,
will
I mean, I
yes.
have not joined the study or day before a study. I have only means I have not joined just because of some reason. So can I get the downloaded recorded session so that I can go?
You connect with me, Pankaj.
Sure.
You received a message this morning
Okay,
regarding the
sure.
class. You just reply on that, you will get it.
Sure.
Okay. Now we understood about the system landscape, right? Now, like I stop my session today. Okay. Any doubts you can ask me, which is related to only these 4 sessions. Okay. Any like okay, all the things will come one by one. Okay. No need to worry of that. Okay. Any questions which is related to the system landscape, which is related to the SAP versions, okay, ERPs and the basic organization and transactions, you can shoot. All clear about SAP landscape, 3 system landscape?
Sir, I doubt. Okay. See, I'm implementing ERP in my system. So what about which is existing things? So how I can move to the existing things to the ERP?
Okay, you are asking about the I have already data in the legacy system which I need to move to the SAP, right?
Exactly. Sorry. Yeah,
Okay, okay,
I'm using old legacy system. So now I'm implementing a ERP. So the data is not there in a ERP tool, right?
o-
So what are the things I have in my legacy system? So that should be reflected in the thing. So where we can go and what are the things to look.
okay. You are asking about a cutover activity which is very much important. While we are explaining about the project, we will explain these things. What is a legacy system? What is a SAP system? How data will be migrated from legacy system to SAP system? As a functional consultant, how we need to migrate the data? We will show it to you. Okay, what data will be migrated, what data will not be migrated. Okay, how what is this cutover, go live, everything we will explain.
Okay.
Yeah, moving the legacy data into ERP system, that's one of the major activity I would say in your wherever you implement SAP or the ERP system for the first time, right? Obviously, that's a critical or important activity everybody has to go through. Considering that, we also have a classes in align with that where we will cover step by step considering you have a legacy data, you call it Excel, you call it Tally, you call it Oracle, you call it MS Dynamics, whatever the ERP system that you are currently using. From there, you are migrating to S4 now. We will see that practically how you migrate the data from legacy system to your S4 HANA system. Only then you call that as go live. Until then, we will not call your system go live. Before go live, whatever we supposed to perform, everything will cover. Yes, this is there in our plan to cover. So yeah, you will see those sessions in upcoming classes.
Sir, we done the development things, everything we move to the based on the tier 2 quality. Okay, so there we are doing again the testing part, the quality in the quality system. So something will happen. I mean, it mean to say based on the requirement of their not correct or not suitable that. So again we have to come back the development system, or we can overrate in the quality system and we can move to the production, or how?
Your understanding is absolutely right. Yes, that is the way will happen. Things will happen.
No, so
It's
we
not.
can't
It's
come
not.
back again.
First
No,
thing
it's
what
not
we
that
do,
how.
Venkat, yeah. So the moment you realize that you completed certain configuration, and first thing what we do, we perform thorough testing. During that phase, you will understand whether configuration that we did is perfectly fine or not. If everything is fine as expected, including the business users also will test in your quality system that you call it as a UAT. We have a long sessions to go with that, but for you to make it understand in a quick. So UAT also performed by business users the way that they need. They will also cross verify and confirm. Yes, this is working fine. Only then it will move to the production system with the help of TR. If any issues reported, the way it is not working or need any changes to that, either reported by your business users or any other consultants, we will go back to development system again. We'll redo that settings one more time, whatever you require. You know that in which TR certain settings are missing, in which TR you need to make those changes. Specific to that, maybe those settings you will do it. Maybe particular screen or a T code, wherever you require those changes, you do it. Once again, you move that TR into quality system for a testing. Now, whatever you have done earlier, that will get overwrite. That is what Kashi was mentioning earlier. It will
Yes.
get overwrite. The existing functionality settings and everything will get overwrite automatically. Then you will test one more time. From here, we'll confirm whether it is working fine or not. This will become a continuous cycle. So
In all,
anytime that you want to configure any new requirement or correct the existing one, this process remains the same. This we go through this cycle. Development, quality, then it will move to production. Otherwise, again, you go back to development and make a changes and move that changes to quality, which will get overwrite by default. Then you will perform the testing and move on to the production only satisfactory.
yes, these moments, this overwriting concept, we will show in the initial days only. Why? Because if the base is not strong, we cannot understand. Like, see, okay, we designed our course in a 4 months, 5 months. That does not mean that everything we are going to learn in this 4 5 months. SAP is very vast. Okay, even though we are in the industry since years, still we feel that there is much to learn. Okay, we designed in this course like to say like how much knowledge required to grab a job, how much knowledge required to replace a 5 to 6 years or a 7 years of experience guy. Okay, don't worry, long way is there. Okay, many sessions is going to come. Practically we will show. When we show practically, automatically the understanding will be better. Okay, but Venkatesh, your understanding is right. It will be overrated. Okay, it will move one system to another system. When you change again in the development system, it will again overwrite in the test system. There you can do the testing. Users will also give the testing. Documentation will be there. Thumbs up will be there. Okay, then we'll get a go ahead sign. We will go to the production.
Sir, Pankaj this side.
Yes,
So,
Pankaj.
so it means like in every project there will be means like a different type of like someone says rollout project, someone says implementation or configuration or support. So these are the, for all those as per the requirement, there will be a different functional role for the SAP consultant, or the company had a different level of consultant for this requirement, or as a junior consultant also will a part of implementation or rollout project.
Pankaj, okay, your question is very much valid. Okay, to explain this question, I need at least 1 hour. Okay, that is the reason in this course content we have given a complete topic, consultants. Okay, I will start with the consultants. Okay, junior consultant, senior consultant, and one more topic, what is a project? In project, how many consultants will be there? What is their roles and responsibility? Everything will come. Okay, you asked, right, what is a project, rollout project, implementation project? We do it on screen. Okay, after explanation we will do it. Okay,
No,
I think
I'm asking because I was not a part, I was
yes.
not working as a consultant. I worked
Okay.
as an end user, so I know the end user process, operational process, how the PR, 2R, and F6 or GL posting are going on. But I don't know back as a consultant how they work. So reason being, I ask how it.
Yes, different consultants will be there. Okay, you have for the different projects. We will have like a few people work on a migration project. Okay, they will migrate the data from legacy system to the new SAP system. Okay, a rollout, they will roll out existing SAP system to other company codes, other country. We will come to know. Yes, it will be there. To give a answer your question, yes, answer is yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Pankaj, one more thing, Pankaj, I want to say, like, you continue for 1 month, automatically 90% of your doubts will be cleared. Okay, no need of asking a question. Why? Because we design in such a way that everything will cover.
I know these are a very basic questions. Everybody will be curious to know. But yeah, like as you mentioned, the course has been designed such a way that we also gone through multiple batches and understand various questions from our candidates. And beyond that, the practical requirement in a project, we know that how exactly it works. So based on that, our content is also designed to make everybody to understand from the scratch, even the person who don't know about ERP system, and they will be able to understand end to end and how projects work, what would be the roles and responsibilities of a fresher, senior consultant, or the architect or the lead. You will understand all of them in detail. So how implementation project happens, how rollout happens, how migration happens. All these are in our bucket to cover in upcoming days.
Yeah, KNR, you can stop the recording.
Yeah, perfect.